to understand is that there is no perfect person on earth. We are still working on ourselves to become better people. Now, miniaba. Sister, a message you are the brewy, coming. Me coming. Mbechelechirim. Care coming is number one. A lot of men are not disciplined enough. Most men change not because their wives are bad. They change because they are not consistent to themselves. Normally, no, you won't say maybe soon in the bias. Most often, you blame man. Ne akase wabani subi ne baby and pushy man away on where the aniye on CSN huye on gariye subani ne ye bi anu owomu efri fitiase ani e twempana no wabane wade ye no ebia wasesa enuti na ama be ma na twempana enuti na ama be ma no you know atina so we end up saying that wabane so contrast na show homework and na contrast na she adientia ama be ma na yes, but I'm telling you today a lot of men are who they are not because their wives are bad. They are who they are because they are not consistent with their character. And I repeat. So you see a lot of men change not because their wives are bad. A lot of men change because they themselves, they are not ready to keep themselves. Now let me explain the word keep themselves. When we say me, I'm say assembly coming on. So I'm going to talk about me and then answer me. Me kwana me try here for about 20 years of my life. Me kwana marrying a single room, toilet, you know, self-contained, toilet and bath. She inside me kwana. Na me papa me me support creature.
My God.
Just say I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry. Me neat. I'm not talking about me to boast, but me panty say be white. You know, me pad be black, be me handkerchief white. You know, me ba me papa me pass here because single room me papa ne me leda. It me make sure say papa no you neat. And send we raho me nkonya everything is in place. Me ntade wo me wardrobe mu. Just say me neat time me menu so me neat time be ani Ghana da. Me neat na si mu na makonya mpena. And makonya wo ba be pesa be wade no. E wo ha wo be sara me. So no kura how neat I am, how disciplined. Now once you abandon no need trim be a big one, Mrs. Prepra, me pesa, or Trump pass say, me pesa, me pobo nito, but say you jay. Most men who are single, most men, this how they are. Me pobo nito. To get a new lady who say, hey, Gabia Maconiano. These are some of the things that can win the heart of a woman to us. Not because we are nice in stature, not because, you know, you are bodge, you know, no. Or maybe who need you are. If you say you are a responsible young man who can be a good, responsible husband. If you were found from where she saw you, how she saw you to be. If you was okay, you need the panties were bobo, the singlet go her, the shirt go her, Bibia is in order. Now you are there. Sad discipline. You see, that's what I'm coming to myself. Yeah, wadia, sa discipline na ye neatness, you know, any arrangement, you know, any, you know, everything in order na yeah, wadi pe akonye te se bibi memo ageni te se oba be die e na adwuma. So what happens to the men, to us, is that we begin to relax. Eti nanka wotwitwi a me na mtwitwi toilet, mtwitwi bath, me come on. Just say me what I can do for myself. You know, in my small room, too much. Me what do you pay? Na me jaye. Sabe that's why no be opera. Only my fear, obi be see. You know that kind of so, and habit starts little, then it ends big, then you become addicted to it.
Okay. So
what happens is that you say obey. You see what you wear, you change, not to become good anymore because obviously will be better. But the truth is that if a man cannot maintain who he is, then he's not original. Okay. This is a message. You say every man watching me must understand that you don't change the real you. If this is how you started, why do you change? Simply because now you have a wife or a house help. You don't change. Your neatness, you keep it. Nina Kautia can man, keep who need, or Utrivia, yeah, became Mamma Diana catcher or say, we are bear man. So now if you don't keep yourself neat, you don't brush your teeth, you don't brush your hair, you don't comb your hair, you are not in good shape to say, send you now you're single. How would we need the heart of the what you are then? Oh, how about it so? Also, had send you and my fear, you feel say a higher man. San the bear must be your fear, how about it? Say, you what they about bossa shores. What are there? Just that you care less, you don't care about anything. The air yakran said, on where you are support, Donkoh, Unshenim Kunai, Uncotran in Chamon, come on, now to TV, now I can't to Sasa, now check Cristiano Ronaldo, who is not your uncle, now to Tosa, or cast a baby, and the another swabbing, a bedroom, and so worth. There you are a bad man, Nanka watching Prawade before, he was a gentleman, the Saturn Didier. Etumo say onye consistent with his life. In other words, send you now what he say was son. Eti a obi to be say, hey, afa na me who you are. Eti na say me no twin pana me wadu fufuro nyina. This is no not san and quote, but out of make laziness. Wow, ofi say obi aba obeye to a jai. So a lot of men are now lazy. I'm telling you, a lot of husbands they were fiancé good. When they started the marriage, good. Suddenly, now they are lazy because they feel like somebody can do it. But every man must understand that if you are not a supportive system, so you get a supportive system, it's not just about money. Yeah. Like, women don't always need money. Families, we don't sustain the family by just money. We also sustain the family by your strength. How disciplined you are and how caring you are as a husband. Now I will be don't be familiar and be insulting it. And so called get one can home popo. We get a crowd have seen the dross because you want to maintain her. And that is the truth. Men, we are weird. Some men are weird. Yeah. And that is the truth. A truth message now. Sister, let's say, Nikun was I'm telling you, why relax? It's like, what is your use? Why are you here? I mean, we are mayor, what you man is saying. But every man should understand that, and you are in one your bank where you ma. And your messier, and your bank where you ma. And Kualani check, and your bank where you ma. Laying on the bed sheet, and your bank where you ma. Now, the effect is said, bear my supportive to the wife. It makes the wife respect him. Then you win the respect of your wife. It makes the baby a what by a quadjuni, and the baby a 1 year for 1 year. Then you said, Quasiani aboa the offer, the body be so many, Quasia aboa Jim, for Quasia some sort, it's a if this is how you want to do it, then I'm sorry, you are killing the affection, the connection between you and your wife. So what is going to happen to this woman is that at a point, her affection towards the marriage can reduce. It may be as your integrity. Crown send you now boo. Now what? And send a watching Panabawade. What they for cry now what is you're not we are romantic. They said you to make us a romantic. They say you fee. One was I ya. They say Usumasa, I'm a body as what? So this is the kind of person I said, would the BBC? A lot of women say that me what they want to say and I would know the BBC on 5 BBC. Now the crowd down say a quadrum the soup and then the buy S. What I say? It's the message of baby. I wish I say, one no young jai. One will get come to me, Yanisa. Or girlfriend, or now you will get. I will do so. You know, hey, Passia, or soon, baby. Don't step here again. I'm telling you, if you come, I will arrest you. Yeah. Police, what's a hope? Baby, I sorry. Baby, won't put your why your wife, who has produced or who has given birth, you know, you have beautiful children. Yeah. And we are number 1. Number 2, Mr. Ayabu, yere. Bema crowd see when your man I den. We say, senior man, senior man, see, Qualani draws, see, or you're in your see, wa, see, Wako Hata, what I say, Ayakama, and now you didn't know your nose, and then you was in your wow, and then you saw better. Saying, I just gave you a surprise. Is it not nice? Now, they are Udo Jai, General Manager, yes, sir. If you see you, yes, sir. Ukasanya, sister. When Numkasanya, you say, who knew Casabema, man, ye ego. And yet, when Numkasanya Fioko, now they will be me, Kolo Bibeba, you don't do that. Inti, Ahudi, unitiness, and when Numkasa, Bema, don't change. Thank you.
Inti, what advice would you give to this woman to, see a situation now finding herself in? Yeah. Bema no wasisa. futuo no na wo de ma be ma no sisi a oba na de na asema ba nti futuo be na wo de
futuo be de ma oba no say she has already exercised enough patience with the man, the rough man. The one to us nya botre kakra na mema na ya na ego e ka ho. And you don't want, which is not good in a way, because pride goes before distraction. And so any dwe any ahantan ekunipa. Number 1, number 2, mesere oba ne say owo fedifo bia be ma ne fedi ni yi. Na ni mo obi say na ase cancel asofo pani bia obetumi ama na bem na de ne be ma ne nkasa. Say oyobi so hwe kantan kan nti no de message aba. Wotwe ni kun aso. Emetro TV no say krachi tron yenti. I think so tie na enipa sesa. Even if the devil is given an opportunity, he can repent because hell is no good. People can change. Thank you.
People can change. And counselor, ama yehu sisia no enti natural say ohema ewo mu say awade 5 years no wunya nko baby o decade nkofo de wunya nduru ho enti wadaroma na wanya abotre amano na afi wahu kwan a wode befa so yese ne fedefo na bibia ahihye so kama. Enti making the next message very interesting. Nafi so yaje counselor adrenchre ewo ho. Hello, sweet Val. Please hope all is well. I would want to talk about this very important issue. My wife keeps on reminding me I have to make a will. She says it every now and then. It is like that is the only thing her life depends on. We are just 10 years down the line. And this woman keeps on saying she wants to see my will. I put it before her parents, and her parents said it is normal since I am the father and head of the family, and it is right that I put and align my things correctly so that my family would not disturb her in future. Does it mean my wife wants me to die anytime soon? She has specifics. She wants certain things for her children, and she tells me which ones she feels is appropriate for the family. She goes ahead to tell me that the earlier, the better, and even wants to know who the next of kin is on my pensions plan. I am scared. I'm afraid of my wife a little bit, and I don't know why she talking about will right now is important. I don't know if I am being weird or she is being weird. But then, if she wants me to write a will, why doesn't she start writing her will now? Since she is also somebody who has stuff that she could actually align and put in place and in order. Between the two of us, I don't know who is going to die first. It's between the two of us, I don't know who is going to die first. As it stands now, I sometimes fear to even eat my wife's food, and I have slowed down on certain things that I do. Am I being overbearing? Am I thinking too much? Or do I have to go and do according to as my wife has stated? Counselor.
Wow. Wow. Miniaba.
Counselor.
No crowd want to say number 1. Every woman want to belong to a secured company. Now me kind of say no woman want to enter into a relationship without security. They want to be assured, ensured, secured, and fortified. Every woman who enters into a relationship want to make sure, am I secured?
Yeah.
Am I safe? Am I protected? Am I sure that I will not die? You will not break my heart. Until we keep assuring you. Sometimes you don't see anything from me that should make you doubt me, but you still want to be assured and reassured. Say, I am passe. Why? Because women, with their emotions and their heart, they want to be, ensured and assured. They want to make sure they are secured. That is the word. Now, also about your property, or not your property. Now, can I say this? That will shock the man who is listening to me, if he is. The woman deserves to say what she has said, but could have said it in another way. Because the word can now be poison. Now, na magic. Nevertheless, what she's saying, as in, Yahweh or no, right. So let me start. Yawadia, ya njapade, ye dia ne ye madia, and ya busiafo dia. Everybody should understand this. Me know, me one day ya, dia me one day, me one day ya no, ye me nimba busia dia, me maame, me papa ti asia, me ni me nuanom. Me nya wade pe, ebusia no me free mu kakra. Kakra me kan say na kire say me sheda anya more committed. Ewo ho saa se se bi me ho bebo bi ba yenso ye be boma ye abusia se abusia ya me no ya wade ye bebo me ne de menya bia ya wo dea de menya ubenya bia ya me dea de ye benya bia ya ye dea ya wo a de ye mienu sister ye benya bia ya ye ma no dea sa enti woman ne pese wo kere say eye de ne ya wade a unya pade na what will trigger a woman to say that brother ye onioma yi ebia ni enkase wo ba na hwe wo se be ma da busho no me greedy na babu ti ase kro ma wade a yenwu ye wa no mu demande ye peda ye pesika send yen ye say ti sister ni tra oni no say ye mafo ya yawo ye mafri tu a yawo ya nhwe ya dachi se bi kru wu sabe impofrimu wuo ana ewu funu bi a you know ye wo different owo bi a ye wo be wo bi anyefe ne nya be pesa so okowu fu say ye car say ye moto say otwahwe so ko no nsane na for the poison owo bi a ye wo owu a wanya na say na busuafo ti wanya na me ne memma ye nsa ene ye se yare ahwea etiade na me nka nkire bi ku say ye will now. Every so me share me ku say me kunu ene oba foforo a won wade na ewo ana ne mpratwe doso eti wanya dachi wo bewu a na nkola be yesa bi be yi omuti na ma bi so aba say me she wedding ring me so wade me na akwaye too much surprise eti say ne apem mai a me she dan jiu de ne we no benya ye we no to opreko na ye pese ye wu nest of kings na bia na de akoma ayamatanga o baba ku bi o wo no fa ye nim no so wo abrio se togo you understand what so the woman might have a reason but the way she put it, you know, sounds like bibekum. Nevertheless, you must also understand that right from the beginning of the marriage, day one, and Sassy na ye yeludia, tia hono kra we on the start from ho. Bema pa, eyere pa, special bema pa. O property bia benye bia wa right from the day one. Eyeye dia. Etinka we oni kwase ka oba kra bu sa we automatically our dia na question in Japan ye nyina ye dia. Ye mienu ye din na wo so. Ye many shasye eti will no ya de dan yenam. So what will make the woman say that ya will? It means that we hunye won ohu ye. Ana wa kom people si shebe bia paper no kraba won nsase ni bi e wo bi dim. Ebia won jibe mani ndi sa se be ma na bi kra no da kogi loan. Let's be real. Collateral. Because if you're a businessman, or the collateral na sebe and never tough. Now one banks bear 3 about Papa ni damn your son or collateral $100,000, $10,000 billion bill. Hey, let's just see we have me ma 4. Yes, I be see for and you crash ya will. Na ye hu near for me. As I sit here, there is nothing wrong with the demands of the woman. Is not a selfish woman. She's demanding it for herself and the children, not for herself as in one single person. Nevertheless, how can Yanaya will my as you become so this one could have been a teamwork. Yeah, that is saying, Bibi Aboko, and about them Pemukra, because you with them so unkrata 70 Oba panu no Proverbs 31 no onkrata 70 me wo so wodan se nyame adom wo hirayen wo wodan 4 o ma no so ye 4 why don't you think say nkwala no se ke ye we okra ma no bi ade baako a se that chance nti metumi ewu agyaw obetumi ewu agyam owu so de it appointed unto man to die once every man will die you can't run away from dying the dying it will come and when it will come the clock is still ticking you don't know when you will die it your oba pa okasa say no ni ko adwen ba fo mu se me yira kasa nti ma yenye bibi mfa ho what must say but when you say you can say you will Japadi and person me do any so na akoye say ti kasa na achia na susuban adwena bia na church can you right eti for me be bia wo hwe me bia you need to secure your wife and your children and it is the duty of the woman to ensure to make sure that the man does the right thing to secure the children you ever so me no mu tu kwan oba ne be ma nyina no makonya car accident ye twam onya bi di ni mu yesu ni mu but omukọ ayie omukọ party bibia ma hwe a lot of things on social media family nyina ewu abom awade fo mienu wade ya poison bibia si etiye mienu ye wu enkwala fo asembeni enkwala fo ombe ye de ya papa property ni nyina bank fo abefa papa property nyina abusiafo na fa ni nyina amenkwala one something is Africa, how people can be, wicked.
Yeah.
In Africa, most people can be very property in their bodies. Can a good man leaves inheritance for his children. And see, for me, the woman wants to secure the children. Not being selfish, but how or prove true no and a year ding a year sharp. Never so ye hunti. Me person me conclude say a year sharp on so say ebi na what you who near what year. One in that so many years. Then and dear. Or sorry or scratchy. Yeah, real my we see what who be behind. So when you see the emotions of a woman run faster than her tongue, then it tells you that the eye has located something.
Counselor, na menya adwen abrantie in the message in the way we be send by me no I'm reading certain things in there. Say mano ye no bi ye hadwen. Enti ebia wo ye se ne be ya se bibia bedi wo ne mantam dia afa wu ye least mistake obeda bonte. Now
listen to the truth. Will does not work until the man who did the will is dead and gone. No. So now you remember this. Look, me ya real mount, me ya no, ya wamba, me ya real mount ne. Na ochina no pam sorry, me am to be officer from lawyer. A real na be regional me so. Na pressure ne dia manya, girl no on task here. Me ne dia de o. Told him lawyer me so. He adwo metanga free na Charles Benjamin me kosa aso twade dem. Na yes sa no wa me sere wa lawyer. Lawyer sa den, so lawyer ti enye easy sa. Me get no one over have you Jesus yet Mrs.
Yeah.
Etina make say so nipa ye law well no Japadi and omuya the law has no effect and yet adwuma sa is in Kwala you are still a slave. A tutor must come over you to be able to handle the will to you. What must it or tiase the will no shed and ye will sir owua and a will nye to me 21 year cry to me naba. What the 2 years akwala kra tumi naba ba emre o chiase ye de we o na nya adwuma sa ntimpa cho misere o ya we la member ba na nje sa
nature say man ye mo nhihye ne say ade na wo ye na ebia na ne kina ya ne ho betimi a kire na ma ya ka say sisi a bibia ye de antikodeki ko ba bia
da bi de oba ni tumi fa nkoko say we oni o tiase say age o ye de no tumi yes awamra be ma no. Remember that a Japadi ni na dini ye be ma ne dia but what do any bu o ma ne ma ne yere na busu enchi no wo ye na yensan fa nto so say you bet me can say maybe she very wicked that they cannot be predicted. That will be shocked crash say what trim pana fani ku echi am wa be don mpana chin ni ku enti be ma na wo ye ne mpana na ni trim wo dene wo soro nyame atu no say me pese me wade wo hu say bia be ma na osika o ma de yira be yi ana oba na kasa kora ni ku wade no you be o osika enti mpana chin ni be ma sister pressure ku na me wade pam na me wade ye bibi no njao. So the best thing is that otumi nye bibi no njado because be man nye na hwea o feel bad there o be twa poison eti o twa poison na osu kakra kakra na boy ya o ta window echi wa be wade no na akoye se o mo be nye japade no in the selfish interest of such young man. But the truth is that nyame hu sa be me ya wo ya wo mpenen wo se odada wo ba no na oba ni kunu na japade no be si maame ni nsem ene ni mansem na be man wo ye ne mpra ne bedidi ho a de wanwa de kese ne se maami na wo kun de kun be man su kunu ana wo tete ne se no age japade no so ma de kunta he came into the line with greed eti waba no obedefe de fe wa na japade ba ko mienu bi aba ne nchen wo akrokro ma so you feel like you will knew that you are his stepfather. He's so good and caring.
Yeah.
Only for his own selfish interest. Eti wawremono e waso no say eti da chibi oba ne be dona na ebro so sa me nkumi kukura sank my wo do me no so be ye real ama on ne be ma no And I bear man, cause me do, me know that chia, Yashin Kolan, man, no, ya will man. Guy, listen to me, poison. Now I befa. Why? Because one bedo or the any brain so
any break.
Thank you.
It's Nina and a counselor a BMO ama what you say. Well, dear, it's very important. Dear, here. Enti emane nye wadwen se we die ase bibi wom spectacles now there no bia na short sighted and long sighted tinya putre na de wom bia no woni oba na ntina se yese eya adepa enti hwe efri ho ansa na je se bia wo ye bibi na ye ufri mu a na ye behu ma service a ka ho na akofa nsem bebre apa. Okay, I'm going to read the last story. Make message a chatwo na afe ya reading messages na ban me hu se messages no puana je se epuba na kire se ya call Facebook and so na ye be phone lines atum na ya twetwe nkomo. I'll say hi Auntie Val. Please hope all is well. As it stands now, I don't even know if my body is going to make children anymore. I have dated this guy for the past 7 years. And when we have to settle down, it's one story after the other. Currently, before anybody judges me, I want them to understand that having children is a big responsibility. So then, when somebody decides not to have children, they shouldn't be castigated. Val, in the course of this relationship, what has been happening is anytime I take seed, I abort the baby because we're both not ready to have children. I have had 18 abortions, 18 solid abortions for one man. You could see that I am somebody who actually takes seed very quickly and a very fertile woman. It means that today, if I want to have children, I will have children. But now I am scared because I have to go do a checkup and be sure and know that I am fit. After 17 abortions, this gentleman feels I am not good enough to do the forever journey with. We have done so many things together. In all the 17, I almost lost my life in some of them. And there are instances that I was paralyzed for 3 months, unable to even move an inch. I have gone through hell. But this gentleman is saying he's not willing and ready to get married to me. And that when I move on, I will find a better man. And that the issue is not with me, but with him. He is the problem, and he's not good enough for me. So I should move on and find a man that will fit me perfectly. This is a man I love. But then I've heard rumors that he's going out with a particular lady through which they are planning to get married. Going crazy, and it is affecting my mental health as well. What do I do? How do I go about this issue? How do I still maintain this man in my life because I love him and I want to spend the rest of my life with him? Counselor.
Whoa. Miniaba.
Counselor.
No crowd. I'm sad on this. You see what you read? It's so powerful that this is what most of our sisters are suffering about. Say, they fall in love, sex, they get pregnant, and all they can do to save the face of the guy is abortion. So, abortion 1, abortion 2, abortion 3, abortion 4, abortion 5, abortion 6. Obey BN when I will do this and tell you. Obey BN when they did obey abortion 6. The way we say what do the to me, a defend for Bakuma and then I drink. And so once she's still in love. The guy tells you, I love you so much. I'm not ready. And you know we are not ready. Yes, number one. Now, number two, it's a mistake. But I think that, and one number drana. Because now meaning you say you're danger, now free and now danger. Meaning you're a scientist. No, I work here. Now, because he say, one number draw, two, neko. Yeah, nemu, three, now, Because minimum draw, or no minimum draw. But I think they're drawn like Anyajuma. So what do we do? Because me imagine say you have to toy your nyoma. Now make a normal 84 years in no. You have to toy your nyoma and what about me? I saw the make on my life, you know. I mean, so I saw the Alco Usru and Alco D. But do they have a bamba? I saw the make on in Gina, Wado, and young girls who free say, young beautiful lady, my sister, who free say, or by what they media, every pitch me for you, you know. And what day? A jelly, mammy, why four? What was on shed that? Now, it did want to anybody was so or do they 7 years, 10 years. Why abortion 10, 20?
17.
And I'm telling you this, I put my feet on the ground here to tell you this, that nobody, sister, what's in a you are amused. You are flabbergasted. You are surprised, but yeah,
17.
Don't be surprised. This is the power of love. What women can do, sacrifice for their men because of love. But then I will look straight into the camera and say this. No man deserves a woman's blood. And I say it again. These are mistakes we have made. People have made. And I'm telling people, every woman, listen, when you get pregnant, don't abort it. And I'm saying this. Right? The sad thing is that after all this pain you go through, do you know what abortion is? Ura hospital. Now the sad thing is that I'll be real. I'm sorry, saying kwala dachi. I said that become because I said, "At the end, I can't know. Yeah, my baby knew. I mean, my yakokra no mugusu video. It will be forever on social media. It won't go anywhere. So I'm very careful the comment and the things I say for the next generation. Yes, but my kind of credential say abortion. 90%. Our ladies, my beautiful sisters, they don't go to hospital. They do it for themselves on themselves. They do their own abortion by going to a pharmacy shop, a drugstore, they buy so and so medicine. Yeah. I can't mention the names for security reasons. Yeah. No makoto, no nwaba, no abenumbi, no insect be. And look, for 1 week, no bleed set bibi no. Moja, chisapa, tomago, and toma, no the cotton shower. Because you see, any normal process of abortion. Eti a drone one. So when you may at the it will be chat to unso womb. Look, now it's so painful that and you wanna be boy. It's so painful that once you are suffering, now share them like could you say you be chroma, my friend, why? My friend. They say, whoa, brand one on chromo. Now try. No, we are all say Moja nature, no busa, busa in the name of I care. Busa say, what's abidi? I'm real. And women and men show me young ladies, listen, me say, listen to this. These are mistakes we've made now. Listen to this, and I'm telling you, we are young lady, listen. Why me say yeah? Because the truth is that oja wonne, obenyo obi atumi awo amano.
Obewo.
Oja wonne, na doctors, you know, I know a lot of ladies today as a counselor. They are saying ni womba no na ye weak, you know. Ni nyina ne say abortion ba ko mienu miensa. Any draw insect na no ma and what shit. The damage it does to the system is it's the same as going to the hospital. Yes. You understand? What I am saying is that number one, yes, sister, when you mistake, you know. Nobody will judge her. Nobody will conclude on the act and say, Sabi, we're Jimmy too much. And abortion, we're Jimmy. No, you see, we have all made mistakes one way or the other.
Yes,
a bit yeah, sell crowd than this one.
Yes, sir.
I hope you understand.
Yes, sir.
When you a foot to bend the man, a foot to the man, they say, no, so for so, and a ubi no. The oya no and he said when you mama bear ma won ne wo twempa I ba am yenum don't do it wo dey was one ya obeja let him go, trust me, God will take care of you and the baby. Children are gift from God. In fact, children are not taboo. They are not a curse. They are not a disgrace. They are gift. Yeah, minimum be a wo bako by wedlock. You know, just say be money no wo bako. And ne every crobia wadu be. But you see, God in His own wisdom, even though you're born one, now you're born in the by. You know, God in His own wisdom knew before time. That one, yeah, this is what will happen to you. It's a baba, yeah. Minimum, baba, and I collected 17, 18, 19, or law school, you know, and when it 20 years, no, I am proud to say, daddy, but then I some woman to training. Be saying, papa, see me, you go, and I collected law school. Beginning, no, yeah, but the do baby abofrano to say, a yaw dump, say, oh, so one lesson is this. Let you know when you're mistaken, but I'm telling her this. She should never regret what she's done. It should be a lesson. There are no mistakes, but there are lessons. Exactly. When you make a mistake, you learn from it, and you get lessons. That makes you more mature and smarter. Number 2. What they teach
7 whole years.
In us, and I'll be real, in us, every man watching will be a witness to this. In man, in men, in man, in men. When we date you for a long time, we become too familiar with you. Exactly. Every young lady, listen, that is the truth. To date you 1 year, respect you. 1 month, 2 months, respect you. Eko 1 year, we are normal. 2 years, we are normal. 3 years, Kwasiani Abua Yabem. Would you have broken no Nico quick temple to me boss after 3-4 years? Would my be cruncher because your familiar won't branching him. It's a young man, I only need a teacher, you're familiar. But the wonderful thing is that Obadi only need a teacher, she keeps loving you the more. Few women will become familiar, but normally, no, do none. The more I don't watch, the more I do. No, grow. The more no grow love until 5 years and the love near higher than 1 year because why you used to you, why you bond, you know, why you bond with you because of the sex, how you talk, and routine. I will be the chicha no China. And yet the day, and yes, sister no you be out, but again the day your friend broken heart, you know. And they say Tida baby because you know she's built all her life around this particular man. Exactly. And so for men, when you date us for too long, I'm telling you this. Bema ono be na ntia che obewado bi so osuro nyame wadwene wa calculate adwene o ma bebra keka ne o ma be and one make one decision me na ntia che. I am not familiar with her character, her attitude, but I think she's been there for me. No awado e nyame suro but do na ba 99.9 obe jaw 999 na because you know na teacher afa ye hu emotions okokonye you know na teacher aha de ye be hu se wo wonu mu kasa enye ya no na teacher afa na ye be hie na kai say ye na teacher no so na ye hia e ma dodo ne ma fofora they are coming to the board with more of competition. It is that I've seen your sex, I've seen everything I need to see. What else do I need? I need to go and open a new chapter, a new book, something I've never read. You understand? Yes, so that is what happens. Yanko ye chinswa o se be ma no se we gyan no na they say won to me nante na wo hu say o delay no or we see the time. Now my culture say if you are not ready to marry, don't go and propose to somebody's daughter and waste her time. Other than that, it's not a blessing for you. The man of the bere yani na mo ye hu ani asopa de ya man se the panto no bi jana be ende that was ka why ready why ka sa crowd wa down for ncha wo so ba pa ye den. When you are not ready, don't propose to any woman. Go look for something better to do with your life. As a man, rent a single room, buy your own mattress, buy your own furniture. Actually say anye bia wutumi hwe obi babas. So that you will not become a liability and a burden on the face, in the mouth of the woman. The chat to any girl this ashene pa ene ya. We remember she know everyone cross us ashene. Ashene because of her emotions after so many years. But we yando me boy with you. Boy we yando me no da bi. Ukọ sorry fie. Na wakoda nyame ase ama no. No e giant sa. Ono amboja dodo a wa wo hwie guo no. Enkola ni nyina oda wa be ye hia we sie ya. Ye hia wo mo chere nye. Ne wonto no. You can't do this with a woman. Share blood with her and walk away. No. Now the certain is the pain she's gone through. The same pain. The same pain. And they better do. Even if she doesn't utter a word, the emotions of that woman with her tears will not help the man. So.
And let's just say, Bemo to me, and what not chain now or what now, my ideas as in Yamisro, and your sack dear or the pombe. Yamisro anymore. I'm
telling you. You know, I remember Obaba Wadeno. Let's talk about it. I know Obaba Wadeno, a lot of people said, you know, before, a lot of people said, on again, an antiache, because, you know, those days, now the content, you know, like me, Kateko, you know, through Achimota life, you know, drama, you see, those days, so you're meeting bedroom pictures in me. That time, you shall cry, Jacob, graduate from university. This, no, green. All right, so you look at the gentleman and the lady, then, Sarkodie. Now, who will love her? Oh, sorry. Who will love him, Sarkodie? He doesn't look like a man who could have made it today. What shall the girl start things? That's always say Sarkodie. And you see, the bigger you become, the better you see.
Yeah.
And so, therefore, your eyes get open to see what you like some. Brofuna Makano. It just said, so a big man, Sarkodie, or the people, boss, and whatever. But it will say, oh, America, right? Oko Canada, right?
Yes,
Oko China, Dubai. And then you meet all the ladies. Hello, Sak. Hi.
My God.
Oh, my God. Sak, can I take a picture with you? Serve a place. Now, do for you. Now, no, you feel for it to be on the dead. Tinyamiam, one, Surunyam, one kai. You can easily throw it away.
Oh.
And then the wonderful thing is that in that moment when you are in the limelight, a lot of rich young ladies from rich homes, they start pursuing you.
Yeah.
You go like, wow.
Yeah.
When you papa in my with scam or private jets,
my God.
you know, get away. Fantastic. You know, get down. So I'm in the Saturday, but I think say, baby. Me no want anti-ache.
My God.
But my junior might be bring. I think so. Me carry on the him.
Yeah.
Now you are not fit for the level.
The way I used to be Casacras or rap here, mommy.
Yeah, Sakodi and Bishano.
It's Sape.
Yeah, and say, uni baby. Mami Jawai.
Huh?
Nako. Eji, one say what I'm sika. And she, okay, sika. You think that she needs money? Yeah. She needs your attention, love, and you know.
Tracy Success is one of the beautiful women.
Yeah.
In Ghana, or to say she's doing so well for herself. And
that's what I'm talking about. All these people, they feared God.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
It's I will say for you making kind messages nibi na afe yako Facebook ya damase message no and then messages na buy no and just say ya to ye boase ama obi biara ehu de din kan oba your wife just say wo kasa etia ne kunu no esuban bi just say wo ware ni wie ya wo boa. Say boxer no hwembe 3 times 4 times 5 times or when as a sentence very okay obo over repeat no ahye no the following week in so first na on tesa o wahye no o hye no a wahye we sa kakra basisi a bibia asesa ni nyina and a counselor Eddie Efutu account well the issue of will chairman ese ne yire e man pressure then say onya well no say eh na da yemi enu nyina ne yebewu owu ateta ha ba so na de na wo chire mame nya botere mame eno and a counselor mayate ase say will yeah the papa and na fei ohimaya chire say abortion 18 abortions and chire say 7 years of courtship and Beman say sister I'm not best for you oja hwegu ni nyina wa hu say you are best we are sit sanity eno and a counselor and so ama ye hu de wo mu nyina enti numbers no ewo screen nani say wo pese wo send a message na chire say wa send won so wo de ne akenkan enti meko WhatsApp na matwem kakra fa Facebook na fe ye bie phone lines na tum ne de nkomo no ahyehye so pepepe okay enti and the message also good evening counselor I'm Frank from Techiman. I'm a Christian and I'm dating a Muslim girl. We understand each other, but the parents of the girl said they would not allow me to marry her, but she also loves me. And last I had a dream that I gave the lady a Bible to read. She came to me and asked that she read John chapter 4 verses 9. And it was talking about Jesus Christ and the Samaritan woman. Please help me. I don't understand the meaning of the dream.
Sister. Let's be real. It don't work. It don't work. A bear work here, or no bear man or a Christian near. Then you're going to join their religion. Yeah. Obanos will join. And the family of the Muslim, lady, will not allow it. They don't play. So if you see, there be a kind and go for you. Love is not enough for marriage. There are many things you need to adapt to love to make marriage work. Yeah. And you may be one do, but families does not back us. What is the love about?
Okay.
So I'm sorry.
And see, and just say Frank. na what to for John chapter 4 verses 9 no counselor say dream no she said go for one that you are equally yoked with.
That's all.
Now what to me I'm a bibia akoso come on say a man helping me around the house is a turn on. Watching a man wash the car, helping to cook in the kitchen, it's so sexy. And see, also the love language, no.
Yeah.
Oh, who said Bema act of service. Who said Bema ya dear with.
But it's beautiful.
Na ocean say.
No, it's beautiful. But about it, we could tell you no more. Over I see. So you can't say Bema a romantic manner.
Yeah.
It's not about sex. It's not about the bed. It's about what you do at home.
Exactly.
That makes you romantic.
It's yesremo. Jane and yenim say uchicha when he ever pruso and so be tap no. If I Jane and shasi. Now I am sexy. Also, because of this, I have purchased the smartphone by force. Because this show is very educative. Counselor and Valerie, may Almighty Allah bless you all so much. Thank you so much, my dear. Please, I need advice. I'm dating a girl for the past 6 months now, and I realized that the girl is from Axim, and I'm from Aguna Safo. And my mother started pressuring me that the girl is from far, so I should break up with the girl. Please, what should I do?
What does this have
to do?
Sometimes
say be a kept 3 points no or je one kwan wa want me nkwa yie yeah
oh no, I think that also love is more than distance, and so I'm sorry, they should look through her and talk to the mother. Okay,
I'm gonna suffer any axim for Mama hour. So good evening, dear. God bless you for the good work. Please, I want you to ask Counselor, is it right for a man I am married for 19 years to tell his family to sack me from his house when he dies? The reason why he said this to his family is because he's going out with another woman, and because I asked him about it, he told his family not to give me any of his property when he dies.
It's not true. But Bemani Granum, sister men costume, Yankoso, we saw Granum. Bemani cry out rougher. Nyami aduma won what ya or bani to me property in San Colana account, and that is the right of a wedded wife. Hey, I'm moving some court your cousin Sano.
Ampe.
Hey. Yeah. Mama be money fendi ago. So I'm sorry. I mean, or John and Numu catch them. Oh, be money family claim back property no. Umba. What we say we be China sister be say yeah well.
Yeah well no.
Okay, can just say yeah well.
Say pam
because of you choose your girlfriend than your wife.
Well, good evening, Valerie. I'm Priscilla from Danceman. Please tell Counselor that may God richly bless him.
Amen.
He's too much, and please tell him I really love him. He's too much. Everything he's saying is true. I pray for long life for him and to you too, my dear. Thank you so much, Priscilla. I'm so grateful. Auntie Valerie, a very good evening to you and our favorite counselor. God bless you both. May you be great. Amen. For the third story, I'm speechless, to be frank with you. The lady was manipulated, but with what she's going through now, she shouldn't be blamed. One, she should seek a spiritual solution because she's sick spiritually. Two, she should seek a psychological solution because she's unwell psychologically. Three, she should seek immediate medical attention because she needs it. No hospital will do 17 abortions for you. She did them herself and medicated herself. There are many adverse effects and complications of the act she has done. Self-care first. She should find time, fruitful time for herself alone. Learn something from her past. Try as much as possible to move on. There are good moments ahead. Please tell her suicide should never be an option. The Lord knows her better than she knows herself. It is well, as a quote, should be her daily word for the rest of her life. I'm very sad this evening. I pray this help and serve as something meaningful to her. From your twins, Amatutua, Boa Amponsem, Senior and Junior. Thank you so much, my darling twins. I'm super grateful for this beautiful message. Hi, Mom. I've been dating a guy for the past 1.5 years, but anytime I get pregnant, he asks me to abort it. and even pregnant for him now because of the pregnancy. He says we should break up if I don't abort it. Please, what should I do, counselor?
See, every abortion, abort it. Say the same process. And the she should not. If now she is pregnant, she should keep it.
Where the 17 minus 1, 16. And she said, why a one, counselor say, one na betumno. So one pobiema. No to for now I free mum. Na bibia come. Hello, I'm Daumia. Nowadays my girl is giving me attitude. My girl is giving me attitude for the past 4 months. What should I do? Daumia, get my attitude. Now I can't the my attitude. It could be so many reasons. Until when I was on anything, I say,
of course, yeah. Very important.
Hello, good evening, please. I'm Afia from Danceman. Please, how do you know your soulmate? Please, I'm staying with a guy for the past 3 years. He's been bringing ladies to the room. We're staying, telling me they are his friends. But please, I want to know if I should stay in such a relationship. Counselor.
So, number one, the first thing she has to do is to pack her things and go back to her parents. Or go and look for another place. Cohabitation. It's not something that is encouraged. Guy named Bunibim, because what be a bed, your man, one next to them. That is the first thing to do. And Sakran will be Shendechi, say on your day, or on to us or now. So the first thing is to move out, or move out as she can think right.
Oh, I'm even sad and speechless for the lady who said she has done 18 abortions. Lord have mercy on we ladies. God bless you so much, counselor. This is from Facebook. Josephine. Betha Akresi says, good evening, Valerie. Please, your advert for Fabric Center is a bit confusing when you say Rollins Park for a new person going there. I suffered trying to follow the directions. Please kindly make it China House by Rollins Park. Nyami Shirao Pa Medofo say wako Fabric Center. Iti ena wama watiasi no China House Fabric Center Rollins Park. Mekani ye. Sani abeya ukwa unko romi no wato coconut and no ato finance account waka say maji usike nyina ama asem abro debi mempenisa. Let me read some of the messages before we open the phone lines. Senche bia ye bibie phone lines natum na chire say yetimi atwetwe enkomo. Hello, I'm Amma from Taifa and I'm 20 years of age. I'm still a virgin, and because of that I always lose my lover because they always complain that body no be firewood. But I'm also not ready to break my virginity. And the guy I'm with right now, I love him a lot. But sex always causes issues between us. And one day he told me that I need not to worry because there are legal ways to abort a baby. My problem is that I love him and I'm scared I might lose him too. And at the same time, I'm not ready to do what he's asking. Please, counselor, what should I do?
Losing an irresponsible man is not a news. But losing a good gentleman is a news.
Yeah, phone lines not to keep your virginity. Very important. If you don't want it, now, obviously, to make a legal abortion. Hey, mommy, just one year not doing so well, baby. It's here be phone lines not to me for offer na wa lower TV set volume no. Me pesa me te wonka and na counselor so e pese o te wonka pepepe na chese ye de bibia ahyeche so. Karen ejewe Karen. Radisha mema counselor wish you pepepe send ya wakoma pe. Just a birthday cake. Wish from counselor so ebe we show na me ho atome e wo wiase mu ha. Iti ye bia phone lines na to mu adaruma na ye de bibia atoto akwemu senia etie fre na yenche enkomo. Good evening, Val and lovely counselor. My name is Anita from Ofanko Paria, Accra. Please, can a lady who is married without kids use her husband as her next of kin and her instead of her fiancé and everything she does? Who is married without kids? A lady who is married without kids use her husband as her next of kin. That is her fiancé in everything that she does.
He's now a fiancé, not a husband. Wrong. So I mean, you have a family, you have sisters. Who mom did do with she? I mean, sabi. So why don't you use them? Well, fiancé na ko use no na.
Me next of kin or 50 kg, maybe 90 kg.
Thank you.
And so or your next of kin because what me fat ade na bo ho.
Yeah, they are. Thank you. Say. So for me, husband to be, how can he be a next of kin? But what they are, then he can be.
He can be your next of kin. So. Okay, nice. Good evening. I'm Nanama from Pokuase. and I'm dating and I have a daughter with a divorced man, but her ex-wife says it's because of me that he left her. But according to his family, their divorce was already in the pipeline, so it's not because of me. And my pastor also says if I marry the man, either one of us will die. Please, I'm confused, but I have a child with the man too. What should I do?
I'm also confused by listening to the message. It's too much complicated. Okay, so the conclusion is say when you're na kwa, but the man should take responsibility of akwalana or now the guy should focus on the man taking care of akwalana.
Yeah,
and then forget about whatever they are saying, whatever it is that is done, whether I'm so or not. The man should take care. That is the first thing you need to focus on. Then later you can think of that one is your own decision. It's not up to us to force them to marry.
Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Akwananando and then a Boatma, a Radin Shramu, Matamonka, Esimo and Dinde, a Radin Shramunina, Samokoso Eshayin. I say, hi, I've been dating a lady for the past 5 years. 3 years into it, I wasn't financially sound. Now I'm doing well financially, but the lady is pressuring me that we should marry. There are marital spiritual warfare to battle with in both of our families, in both of our families, of which our pastor has advised we pray into our marriage before we step into it. But she seems not to buy that. Secondly, my mother has had countless dreams towards our marriage, and the lady feels insecure with that.
No,
too.
the guy should be a man now before he becomes a married man. He should be able to stand and tell the woman we need to pray.
Yeah.
Tell the lady that and spend time with God. Na awade no nyame.
Yeah.
Enye dipa ho wode ni dipa nyansa. It's not an institution of a man. You know, nyame the boy, nyame the dimo hene. The guy should tell the lady, look, be secured. Mean jail, but we should spend time looking at the prophecies and the things said around. She spent time and wage war. Very important.
And wage war. Val, I'm in love with this program. God bless you and the counselor. Last week I didn't text earlier, but hear me out this time. For 5 years I'm dating this girl and her relatives do not support the idea of me becoming her husband because I'm not from a rich home. And also she is fancy and I am upper. Her brothers do not talk to me. Even the eldest brother blocked my line since 4 years now. What should I do? Obiba from Kaswa, please tell me what to do.
I'm sorry, it's very painful. He should let the lady go. See, there are things that will not work. Don't kill yourself and commit suicide ahead of time. They brothers who now block you. It's like everybody is against you. And you be anka mama papa and gasi empe na ni nuanu support to. And na ni nuanu mo mpe ba ne mama mo support to. But what the other day ebusuani, you know, so everybody, you know,
family tree entertainment.
Thank you. Omo mbe gina di na chi say ye nuanu no. Omo papa block you. Mama ne papa so so medwa. Eni oman koyi. What's the problem? It won't work. Drop it.
Okay. Enti numbers no ena yedi a good screen nani na wafre na yetimi atwetwe nkomo pepepe. Numbers no 020-280-7438. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Medofo.
Aunt Valerie.
Question.
Hello, Sweetie.
Yes, Medofo.
Hello, and you're right, Sweetie.
Medofo.
What can I Canada? Monsieur Fona, Diabo, Binim Diabo, make them Monsieur for Binim Diabo. Nanina, so the dim saying an answer for the binum. The Shenican use and I watch nothing. It's a book of abortion. By abortion, I have about one a bamba. And you also one check 1 week. And I didn't be said the Bishop Grana, Tofu B, or near Bill Conis and no abortion. Because, you know, I am Sempi. The new lady be on news and alcohol. I wouldn't wear the walk of faking. Like why abortion conquer nine. I prefer to give you Dubai. Who could be Dubai and son of a fan of and you know, the Japan Jenny. Like a man can be said the Indians and Kansana, and why they are abortion the ma Awumba. The morning I'm in Yaguma.
Okay. Yeah, that's it, baby. Kokweson Yankopon in Shroud. Abortion, dear. And na Kokweson no cano. Your community na ama is on the rise.
So I will say, maybe you may want them and you be sermon. Yeah, because say,
I sorry, being super to us saying.
Giddy na Baba, we invest in our Quanyamo. When him they go. So society, no, that mockery, you know.
Yeah.
Where abortion?
Oh, my may a dickness. ni nyina ka ho bi abusuafo ye be phone lines na tum yasesa number no wadaroma send ye be ya wonso obetimi afre enti your numbers no 055-865-6889 na chese ye fa bibia enhihye so yate technical team ama yate as your first number no chese mofra ayensem pie enti ye de we no atudwa mofre na yentimi entwetwe nkomo na bibia. Okay, you better your next caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, dear.
Bajo, good evening.
Good evening, Midofo. Me pacha udini baby akase free.
Bajo, from Nanajo, makase free da bank kumase.
Okay. Nanajo maneko.
Me pacha mo show the many John pa na councillors is nyango ponshua ne pa.
Amen.
O ncheche oche. Me pacha mo ka story we say about obia why 17 abortion. I had the same problem. I had a man that I liked very much. I mean, it's now for 6 years. And he left me for another woman. And I never said anything. Yes, because of the love. I was still with him. And then it's now 6 years, me abortion. Meaning, me was clear. When I complain, I see me too much. I don't have patience. Meaning, abortion 10 in a good year. And when you got married, the whole betrayal, I stood up for him as a woman. The beer, I was saying, I did it for him. Whilst his wife was there, but yet to me teaching a man. But later on, because of the pregnancies, the second pregnancy, I was also pregnant. I told him, this one is getting too much for me. He should allow me to go. He told me, in a situation whereby I never knew his wife was pregnant, but my wife for no every year, I can't show me say when he told me say I wore a gift, but me was honest, I wore a gift. Say, you did a gift. My own is the gift. He told me say this time all patchy. I tell me complaining I forgot to show me say maybe the patience man or so I should go. Where me because of the love, me and me panacho. He should be with me because of my life. He never cared. But me friend 20 times a day.
No.
He tell me say he doesn't
I can
need
relate.
Some me who be on. Not because of my pregnancy.
20 times a day, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, but Mr. Osabibia koso kama dear. We okay.
Me ni will be on if it's the way me no.
Let go.
You have to let go. Send your baby. I want so bet me move on. Pepe. What's it? Counselor, can be chair no mama.
The American say, Nyankropo we free. Nyamiadu we free. She should let go the pain.
Yeah.
She should work on herself by praying, waiting on God for God to strengthen her, and then also she should learn a lot of lessons from what has happened, so that Nyamiadu munyo before it should not be repeated, and that is the most important thing. Yeah. And abortion, I know, Uncle Hospital.
Yeah.
Now, Uncle check it if everything is okay. When you have complications.
Okay.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. 10 on your social down.
Wow.
What's that make up? Almost shadow. Or no woman in her right senses would decide that may abortion 10. Think about it. Now to I say, Yami 10 and no. But what donna be manaba. No beka you good mawado tobo uni patient tobo bibia be fine be surprise na where dey be am you crani pay best no sa kakra why family ontumi a no catch you very sorry uni me say to take a man who fears God.
A man who fears God. I am Abena from Waja. I'm dating a guy for 2 years now. We've planned to get married, but after introducing him to my parents, they like him though, but for the sake of religion, my parents are saying the guy should join my church rather than me joining him. The guy is confused as well as me too. I really love him and my parents like him, but the religion differences. Counselor, please help me. Mefa phone call yi asana yaka message yi hwasam. Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Medofo.
I'm Mabel from La Paz.
Awesome. Mabel, go. Counselor is listening.
Pastor Nyamenshira mu bebre. Kaje counselor say Nyamenshira no.
Amen. Counselor Nyamenshira.
Amen.
Me pastor me pesa ubisa counselor say me hu be ma bi. Na me nkwa na meti. O sorry na waba on frame me na me ka chense so ba on frame ansa waba. O se sa ni ntino ntumi ne mentina. Ntimbese misa ne say or your right person and I say
Counselor.
Or your right person, my man, I say Minja and Chidi.
Okay. Maybe I'll counselor be you are no pepe.
Or you're wrong person, man. See, a chroma as a son of South Africa, especially. Say, me know what chimp, you come to my house when you want. Wrong. When you will be chimp, you don't come to me when you want. You can come to me when you want, when we are married, because we stay together, we live together. But you are chimp now, you must call me before you come. Seek my permission before you come. Now, the gentleman already is trying to create a picture to say that I don't trust you. So I say, me bad me fraud, and actually say, "Who be a we Now, the foundation of this relationship, and it's a mobile wadia, trust. They said already on June, what next? Walk out.
Walk out. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Medofo.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Medofo. Me pacha wudi baby akasa free wadaroma.
Me din the pearl, me kasa free girl city.
Man enko counselor you.
From a relationship, I started dating for let's say 10 or 11 years now. And the time we started dating. Na yenya.
Pearl, me pacha maune so kakra ma me wadaroma. Ohima.
The time I started dating, na yenko ba. I was at my mom and dad's place. Or to me, home, but spent that time. But since I got to his place, he doesn't like man on Buffy. And when you complain to on Casa, in Tiakoya said, like for some couple of days, not on Bakra. My friend on family call. Now maybe a whole lot. So all of us told me say he can't be with me anymore because he wasn't having time for me. He doesn't come. He doesn't take me out. Like time I started dating, like things were normal. But since I moved on to his place, things were not like the way it used to be. So I keep on at least if there's something going on now, he should let me know. But nothing. He comes home, Obafi, Obepi, Obapeno, Abeda, Ukasantoa. Then he starts to, I call it grateful. All of us, he can't be with me anymore because when he met Nakan in the engine. So I wanted to find out that if he's the right person or because I have a part. Okay. I did nothing to him, but all of a sudden, he's just telling me that it's over.
Okay. Counselor.
What we say? I mean to win your man when you will be champion. And what do you know? But I pro one woman. So I will mammy, I will be my wado a risk, taking advice and movements. Engagement and the blessing. I have a name, it be memory be empire, but don't want a risk, it's a metric one, why mistake do. But I mean, there must one power, you don't beg him. There must one power, you move on. But true. Move on and learn from the lessons. That's a Beman Pew. O Pacho sing or some pew.
Oh, for some who cry and Wakupra.
I've cried or bed day too because we had a mob.
Pity.
Yeah, and it's wrong.
Yeah, before your last caller, na just say the call session na baby. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Medofo. Me Pacho would need baby akase free.
A Pacho your family play, Pacho the Frisky or Yagpa.
Me Pacho manenko counselor you, what are
me Pacho and say a year snack as a do there. Many lady be if I knew saying after Nami was two. But not the parents, it has said, like I could not but me parents, me mammy. Omujina said, Mama, Kodani, Nielsen, or Mama Kodana way. And then I can sing up a point when I'm say, Kodani Kita scholarship with the school. Now, if you have no, there be any dasun, every night I'm ready. If you be casting a coupon when I'm say, or Babia with your program with piano, on my election, often soon, dear. That's it.
That's a baby, Chairman. Young coupon in Shira won't.
Many about abortion, my man, the young small. Abortion, no more says you in the name of love. In the name of love. Abortion rate, serious. One day we will do abortion. We will talk about abortion because it's alarming. Yes, so that is it.
A hard dream.
Too much in the name of love.